Hey everyone, this is Oseaana, and today is Tuesday, December 8th, 2009, and welcome to the Weight Loss Diaries. I guess I'll jump right in with the weigh-in on Saturday. I gained 2 point some odd pounds, 2.4 pounds, I guess. What a shame. I weighed in on Saturday morning, and Saturday happened to also be my birthday. Now, it's usually a big deal because, well, we try to make it a big deal because my birthday's on the 5th, our anniversary, and it was our 10-year anniversary this year on the 6th, and then Dawn's birthday's on the 7th. So weighing in Saturday morning with a 2-pound gain on my birthday didn't set off for a wonderfully fun weekend because I was all grumpy and going into all kinds of emotions, but it was fun, 40 years old, 10 years together, gotta, celebrate some. But it didn't stop me from, just eating all kinds of crap for the next 2 days either. I, did that out of, well, if I'm gonna gain weight, I might as well enjoy it, We all go there, so I'm away from there, left it in the past, I'm moving forward. Hopefully this week I will do better. I don't think I did really bad last week. I think, and this is where I'm having a little bit of a problem because I've been exercising, so therefore I'm a lot more hungry. I've been waking up in the morning, like 3 o'clock in the morning, in the middle of the night, just with my stomach growling, and I don't like that because it's annoying to wake up like that in the middle of the night. What are you gonna do? Eat something? So I'm not quite sure how to stop that. I'm doing the Weight Watchers thing. I'm at 29 points now. I go through those. I go through some of the weekly points. I'm like almost all the time. Like last week I went through all the weekly points and into the activity points. So of course the first thing I did once I saw the 2-pound gain, I was like, well, that's because I ate too much, but I was hungry. I don't know what else to do. So this week I'm going to have to try to really see what's going on and tighten things up and get a handle on it. And the last couple of days didn't help because I just totally said, forget it, I'm going to eat whatever I want to eat, which was stupid. But hopefully next Saturday it'll either be a loss or I've maintained. At this point I'm looking at maintaining. Okay, sorry about that. I'm working. The phone rang. Had to answer it. So anyway, the topic of this week is heart disease, and we were supposed to talk about what we knew about heart disease without looking up any information, and honestly I did not even know what heart disease was. I knew of heart attack and other kind of heart problems and clogged arteries and things like that, but I thought heart disease was like some kind of disease. Stupid. But I thought it was something different, and so I didn't know anything about heart disease. But as it turns out, heart disease is angina and a heart attack and those types of things. It's the narrowing of the small blood vessels in your heart. So it's not a good thing, and it's more prevalent than I was thinking because I thought it was something totally different. But in looking up the information, some of the symptoms is chest pain and discomfort or heaviness, also heaviness in your arms and neck and back, just shortness of breath and fatigue, and heart disease is more prevalent in African Americans, and I found a little bit of information about that on the Office of Minority Health website, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. It says African American adults are less likely to be diagnosed with coronary heart disease. However, they are more likely to die from heart disease. Although African American adults are 40% more likely to have high blood pressure, they are 10% less likely than their non-Hispanic white counterparts to have their blood pressure under control. So that's pretty interesting information. I think, and I was going to look up information as to why African Americans are more have heart disease more frequently. I didn't have time to look it up, but my own non-scientific, non-medical assumption is just from misdiagnosis or lack of heart health care and not actually going to the doctor when you should, and also just historically the types of foods that we eat, salted, fatted down, gravy, cooked in ham hock, slathered in butter and dipped in a biscuit. So, dipped with a biscuit in the gravy and, with some butter on the side. But, yeah, so, and that is something that I probably grew up with, not as bad as that, but, my mother, loves to salt everything. Everything has salt on it, and butter and gravy, and that stuff will kill you, literally. So I try to eat a lot better. Honestly, I didn't even know what a real strawberry, just like a plain strawberry, tastes like until I was probably in my teens, because we always put sugar on the strawberries, as if you couldn't eat a strawberry without sugar. And when it gets all with the juices, I can't even eat that now. It just grosses me out. So yeah, heart disease is more prevalent in African Americans, and especially African American women, because a lot of African American women are overweight and obese. One of the interesting things I found is just heart disease itself is the number one killer of women in general. Now, I don't know. I don't know where they get this information, because I've also heard that, breast cancer is the number one killer. So I don't know what numbers or what, who they're surveying for this kind of stuff. I'm always confused about that, because you'll hear different things. But it's obviously more, prevalent enough in women that we need to take heed, because we don't often take care of our bodies the way we should. And it says that some other symptoms that women may have that may be overlooked and that are more common in women who have heart disease or some type of heart problem is unusual tiredness, trouble sleeping, problems breathing, upset stomach and indigestion, and anxiety or depression. Women tend to downplay that kind of stuff a lot. That's just, kind of a generalization, but unfortunately it tends to be true in a lot of women. We don't complain a lot, and we don't take care of our bodies the way we should. So that was a little bit of information that was interesting, just other symptoms that women may have that often get overlooked or downplayed. So yeah, let me end this soon. So anyway, yeah, heart disease is definitely something that we need to look out for. We need to take into consideration and take more control of our bodies as women, and take control of our health. Ask questions if we don't like the answers that we're getting from our healthcare providers. Do research. Do the research on your own. Ask for a second opinion. Go see another doctor. It is our health. It's our body, so we should not feel intimidated by doctors. They are working for us, and a lot of times, especially in this country and in the United States, we tend to forget that. It's like we have to do what the doctor says, or else they're going to drop us, or some silly thing. We'll drop them. I've gotten rid of doctors. I've had all kinds of crazy experiences with doctors. You walk in with a hangnail, and it's because you're fat. So they don't tend to poo-poo everything off to, exercise and lose weight and everything will be better. And that's not always the case. There's plenty of people who are seemingly fit and at the right weight who have the same problems. So, yeah, that's just my little rant for the day. I look a mess. I just noticed. I just got done hooping. I was exercising, and then I had to sit down here for work. So maybe next week I will try to record the video before I get all sweaty and messy. And but I'm enjoying the hooping and exercising, and I'm hoping that I can start belly dance in January again. So that will be fun. Anyway, that's it for this week. I hope everyone has a great week, and I'll see you next Tuesday.